Nextsteps, and we'll be going in a second and having our coffee and doing the icebreaker.
Good morning and welcome to Nextsteps. Nextsteps is a small organisation, but this is our building.
Our logo does it all. The X marks the client in Next. If the client wasn't part of it, it would be a net. Within that net, what Nextsteps is trying to do is to keep it smooth and open so that people can move in and out the openings, get the support they require when they need it from wherever they need it. And Nextstep's job is to maintain all the different community groups, services, health services, specialist services in order to allow people to access them when they need the help.
Let's be spontaneous.
Do it.
Why do we use a Hoberman sphere? Hoberman sphere is a great way of talking about comfort zones. You know, when a comfort zone is small, people are very enclosed and they become quite spiky and they kind of push people away from them. Don't come near me. Well. Very intense, and it's a very small space, and so it's a very, very small reality for them, and just building confidence and allowing people to stretch themselves a little bit. And they can free flow a bit.
So our job is to anticipate what people need. If we couldn't do that, if we weren't anticipating need, what would happen is that we would end up closing the net, pulling it tight, and people would not be able to get the support. They wouldn't be able to get out of the organisation. Nextsteps would be restricting their movement. So as our job, our task is to keep everything free-flowing, to allow people to move in and out of the net, but the net is strong enough to support them and to give them what they need as they move forward. Nextstep's mentoring programme is managed by the Mentoring Hub. And the Mentoring Hub covers all the different aspects of the mentoring programme. Here we have community organisations. And the community organisations, many are small. They can't have a budget for training mentors, building up a mentor bank, or paying their expenses. Nextsteps can work with local organisations to give them access to our bank of mentors and to allow them access and to support the clients in ways that they couldn't otherwise do. ESF mentoring is for young people who are either in danger of offending or who are completely disengaged from the local community. Their purpose, and very often they see authority as their enemy, and our job is to kind of pair them up with people from authority and find mentors who are policemen or from the RAF or from figures of authority that they might respect other than the ones they've dealt with, to give them a new perspective and to help them come past those barriers. The Buddy Project is about school kids. It's about helping school kids identify which way they work. Older pupils supporting younger pupils, older pupils understanding that a mentor might be exactly what they need as they move forward in their lives. So it introduces them to the concept, but also supports the community in which they live and work so that the young people can reduce bullying, reduce other aspects of playground behaviour that we now find unacceptable. The volunteer project, anybody who enters Nextsteps as an organisation for any reason, as a client or as a client support, can access a mentor through the volunteer project. It's open to anyone to support them in any way forward, but it all tends to be focused on employability. And finally, we're looking at businesses. Businesses have lots of issues with their employees. And what many businesses are not realising is that good mentoring for their employees would help them sustain and maintain their jobs and probably do their jobs better, as well as a great way of bringing new people into the organisation to mentor them effectively. So we're trying to work with businesses to help them understand the benefits of a good workforce and a comfortable workforce, but also to help them maintain and develop the people they already have.